let's make sure we're live. Yes, we are now live. Right, welcome all. Of course, it is me, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Let me sort the camera out there. There we are, better. That more you can see if you random pieces of junk. You probably think, Sam, why is that Christmas teddy in the background? Should have been doing some organising and I've just left it on there. But welcome all. Hope everyone is well on this Sunday evening. I thought it was Saturday for a minute, but it's Sunday. So welcome. Logan, welcome. Or Joe, welcome. If you're going to call yourself Joe and be silly. Hey, Jamie, Joe Mama. Yeah. Hey, Kareem, welcome. I'm here now, and let me share this out on Twitter. I think I shared it out on my community tab. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think I've done that though. I should have done that. Because I'm pretty sure I scheduled it to set it out. But it's been a good day today for me. I've had a pizza party for my sister's 24th birthday, so that was fun. Who else just walked in my door? Unicorn Girl 2002, welcome. Thanks all so much for coming in tonight. Feel free to hit a thumbs up and share me out, guys, as you come in. And obviously, today's live stream topic is Q&A, because I'm still going to do this monthly Q&A series where within the first week of the new month, I will I will do a Q&A, so you guys can ask me any appropriate questions. So you can rock in any questions in tonight. I'm not sure how I'm going to be planning to live stream for tonight. It just depends how busy it is in here and how many questions we get dropped in the live chat. And also, it's been bloody warm recently. I think summer's finally here. So yes. Da-da-da-dum. Welcome, Jack. How are you? Thanks for joining the live stream. And also, does everybody like my new top? Look at it, ain't it cool? My new giraffe top. My favourite animal. Look, my new giraffe top. I should have had the YouTube cushion there. I bet people can see it a bit more clearer. Yeah, it's better. I'm barbecuing some pork chops. Are you, Korean? I had toad in the hole for dinner. Some of you guys might think, what on earth toad in the hole is, but it's quite a nice dish to have in England. It's sausages and like a Yorkshire pudding kind of batter. That makes sense. But I had that for dinner, and I might have some ice cream for pudding after this live stream. I do have to finish off the editing tonight. I've almost done with the editing for tomorrow's video, but that will be out tomorrow night. Tomorrow's video, because I know I was going to put out yesterday. But I didn't upload it yesterday just because it wasn't finished. And obviously I don't want to rush to edit a video and not have it at its best. So I delayed that video until tomorrow night. But instead I uploaded the shorts of last night's dinner. And then I'm going to do a live stream tonight. Because I was thinking of doing a live stream this weekend. And it's the start of June. So it's about time for our June Q&A session live. So yeah. Hey 345 Berry Trains to this vlogs and more. Welcome. How are you? I got so many videos filmed over the past few days, and I have one each day this week. Though you have one each day, boom, and now you are grinding your ass off. I have actually got lots of videos to edit, to be honest with you. That's the one downside of when you go out filming. You've got flick loads to edit. And I'm going out to a new special exciting location tomorrow. Actually, it's not new. I've been there before. But you guys have never seen this place on the YouTube channel whatsoever. And I'm going to be visiting this place tomorrow. So that should be exciting. So yeah. Yeah. But obviously, if you guys have got any questions for me, obviously appropriate ones, put them in the live chat. Yeah. Yep, we have been around travel with our area. You're out of lockdown now, Karina. Are you still in lockdown? I'm just curious. If you're still in lockdown, because I hope there's no lockdown again here, but there apparently quite a few more cases here. Not in my area, for the whole of the UK, so they are doing like this surge testing for everybody. Hey, Scratch and Pete, you're running me in the background. Hello. Welcome. That's fine. Thanks so much for running me in the background. We appreciate that. I sped up the live. How on earth did you speed up the live 345 by trains, frogs and more? How on earth did you do that? Is there some sort of setting? Because I didn't know you could speed up a live. I thought that was a setting for speeding up a video, but I never realised there was a setting for speeding up a live. You're opening the phases. So what? So what are you allowed to do now then? Hey, MT, Train Spotter and Football Fan and DVD. Am I getting that name right? Yeah, Train Spotter and Football Fan and DVD. Welcome. How are you? What's my favourite TV show? I don't really watch TV, to be honest with you, but I think I've had this one before. And I'd probably say I like the railway documentaries. And if I had to choose my favourite railway documentary, it would be the Paddington Station 24/7. I think that is a good documentary and a good TV show. We can travel within our province, just not meeting up or going to other people's houses. We're not allowed to meet. We are able to meet groups in 10 but distance. Oh, because I had a little family gathering today, but we can meet in groups of up to 6 indoors, but we don't have to social distance it anymore. Wait, indoors, but I don't social distance from family. Who social distances from family? But we still have to social distance outside, and apparently they said they're supposed to be dropping social distancing on the 21st of June, but I doubt that's going to happen with the slight rise in cases we had and this variant. But I shouldn't really discuss too much about that. But yeah, I'm just not sure about that one yet. I'll leave it to the officials so they can tell us the news. No, Train Spotter and Football Fan. It's any questions as long as they're appropriate. Obviously, we don't have any silly questions. But obviously, I'm not going to say what's classified as a silly question because obviously something inappropriate that likely to get you blocked would be classified as a silly question. Do you watch the great railway journeys of Michael Portillo? No 345 buried trains, against frogs and more. I've never heard of that programme. I will not go to my mother's house yet. Yeah, that's fair enough, Kareem, especially the older ones. Obviously, I'm not saying your mum's really old, but obviously people that are more vulnerable, if that makes sense. You don't want to go spread something to them. I just never I'm careful when I travel around country because I had to go through an area the other day which was quite high risk. I did, but obviously I couldn't obviously avoid that area, but I didn't stay around that area for very long because I avoid going to the high risk areas. But technically before around Christmas time, my area was classified as high risk. But there was loads of high risk areas because obviously we had that situation develop and when we had a 4-month lockdown. But anyway, I'm gonna move away from that subject now. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying there by not going to your mother's yet. But meeting 10 people outside is cool. We can meet 30 people outside and 6 people indoors at the moment. That's our socialising rules. But I don't fancy crowds anyway, so I probably wouldn't even meet 30 people outside. I meet in like I just meet like a few people if I meet up with people. I don't meet up every woman in neighborhood. I don't meet like every person in my blooming neighborhood. Never heard of the Great British Railway Giants. I've heard of the Great British Railway Giants 345 berries, but I have heard of that, but I don't watch BBC, and the reason why is because I don't want to pay their stupid TV license. Because we have to pay a TV license in the UK for BBC, the British Broadcasting Service. Is it British Broadcasting Service? Something like that. And they make you pay like a small supplement because it's not got adverts in. But they still quite often put adverts in for their different programmes and stuff and some other stuff. So it's not worth it. Don't ever get BBC, guys. When I want to watch BBC programmes, I just watch them on YouTube, to be honest with you. I don't watch like the TV anyway, so I don't pay for one of those licenses. And we haven't done for several years now. But yeah. Oh, British Broadcasting Corporation, yeah. I don't pay for one of those licenses. And if anybody from BBC's watching, it's a shit... it's a rubbish service, BBC. Excuse the language, Sam. Hey, Jaden, welcome. Yeah, I'm still keeping myself for a while. Are you allowed to go fishing? Are you going to go out fishing again, Queen? Because I know you love fishing. You love fishing like I love my trains. You like fishing? I like trains. Hey Diana, welcome. Thanks for joining the live stream. Evening, Lincolnshire Level Crossings and Train Channels. Welcome to the live stream. They are saying, hoping by September masks will be mandatory with more 5 phases. They say that they confirmed here that when social distancing is going to be dropped, they're still going to have masks in certain places, which is understandable, until the pandemic is declared no longer a pandemic. But they're obviously going to drop social distancing because it's hard to keep everyone social distance these days. I've been to a few places and social distancing has got really hard, so you can understand why, but they're still keeping it at a metre at the moment. Moon Goddess Treasures, welcome. What TV channels do you have on your TV? 345 Berry don't have an aerial because one of the things that we don't have, that you're not allowed to have when you do not pay for the license, is you're not allowed to have an aerial. But on my actual, I have this Now TV stick thing, which gives you like a few like TV shows. So ITV Hub, Demand 5, 4OD, what's the other one? YouTube, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. Stuff like that, and it's also got Sky Movies, but we stopped paying for the Sky Movies mainly because the actual movies they were giving us at the time were crap, and the ones were better on Netflix and Amazon Prime. So I mainly these days anyway just watch YouTube or Amazon Prime or sometimes Netflix. They're the main 3 things I watch, but the one I watch the most is YouTube. Hey Moon Goddess Treasures, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're well. I prefer to keep my mask on anyway. Yeah, that's an understandable. Lincolnshire Level Crossing the Train Channel. We pay for BBC 345 Bow. That's fine. I just don't like the surface. Hoping to start fishing next weekend. That should be good. Hopefully we get some nice weather for you, Corinne. It's been nice here, although today was a bit, it's been trying to rain. It was forecast actually thunderstorms, but no thunderstorms. It's been very humid. It was 23 today, so some of you guys are thinking, Sam, that's cold. But here, that's warm, and I'm not sure if it's starting to rain now or not. But, 23 degrees it was today. We did have 27 the other day, and it was 28 in the capital, but obviously I wasn't in the capital. But, to be honest with you, the 20s is alright, but I do get sweaty still, obviously, as everyone does. Especially as men. What have I missed? Hey, it's Clarice. Welcome, dear. Thanks for joining the live stream. You watch BBC. That's understandable. I don't watch live TV either. 345 Bay. I literally watch anything I want to watch on the TV. I watch on it catch up, and then obviously, as I said, Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, etc., etc. But welcome, it's Clarice, and thanks so much for the thumbs up and the share. We appreciate that. You always share for me, Clarice. So much so, I'm not sure if you saw my community tab the other day. I did share one of your reasons, because obviously you always share for me, so I appreciate that so much. I meant to say it will not be mandatory. Oh, yeah, Corinne, yeah, I got what you meant anyway. We stopped paying for Sky Sports. Yeah, 345 bed. There's some services which can be rubbish, to be honest with you. Yeah. We were in a heat wave. I wouldn't call this heat wave. It's more of a warm spell. A heat wave I would say is 30s. Last year around August time, we did get like 34, 35 degrees. That was a flipping heat wave. I was practically dying. But the 20s is just standard. They usually say low 20s is the highest average we get, but we always get warmer than that anyway. It's all part of the climate. 34 tomorrow. Geez, that is hot. 34 degrees. What is it calling for tomorrow here? I can't actually know, to be honest with you. I think it's calling for 23 again tomorrow and sunny again. That should be nice. It's been sunny-ish, but just a few spots of rain and very humid today. Very humid. And I'm surprised we didn't get a few storms. There's a few storms further west, some thunderstorms in parts of mid-Wales, but none of them scratched around my neck of the woods. Do you know the Piccadilly line trains are not stopping at South Kensington? Are they not train spotting football fan and DVD? I didn't know that at all, but I haven't been to London in ages. But South Kensington, I have been to that station, but I didn't get the Piccadilly line. I got the Circle and we got the District line there. I never got the Piccadilly to South Kensington, but I didn't know that as well. Thanks very much for sharing me out there. I know we appreciate that. I'll drop off the live because my phone is at 10%. Okay, Corinne, I'll wait for you to come back to your computer if you're going to. But thanks very much for that. I said we're in a heat wave. Well, not you, though. That's what I meant, Corinne. You said yours in a heat wave, and I said we're not in a heat wave because we're in like 20s, like that's standard. We're just slightly warmer some days. It is June now, so our average for June actually is slightly cooler compared to July and August. They average us around 20 degrees, and then 22 and 23 are the average for July and August. So technically, we're averaging at July and August is September's, if not just a slight upwards trend. We got 33 to 34 for the next few days. Well, I mean, flipping hell, Queen, that is hot. That's like what we got for like a week last August. Oh, they're replacing the escalators at South Kensington. That's what. They're replacing the escalators at Piccadilly. That's why they're not stopping. I'm based in East London and I see the tube stations all the time. Oh, that's why they're doing it then. 345 Bay. Because I have been to that station before. All I know was that they did improve the layout of Euston Station, because that's the station I go to when I'm going to go down to London. But I know they were doing some improvements to that, because obviously nowadays, if you want to get to the tube, you walk out the station and then you go down the escalators. There's still lifts to the overground, but obviously there's no step-free access at Euston Station now. So you have to go to King's Cross and Pancras if you want step-free access. I'm talking about the underground here now in London. I'm cooking, so I'm gonna stay as long as I can. Okay, Corinne. Cook me some nice food. I'll have to send you a portion of my chicken pasta I made yesterday. Oh, I didn't save you guys any of my pizza. Actually, there is some spare pizza in the fridge for my pizza party area. I don't really like cold pizza, though. I usually warm my pizza up. If I get a Domino's, I quite often eat the leftover pizza the next day for breakfast. And make sure you hit thumbs up, guys. I've only got 3 more thumbs up to get to 15. And make sure you share me out, guys. And yeah. Hey Holly, welcome, my dear. Thanks so much for coming in. Look at the IG. The current temperature is big number on top is outside. On one of the Am I reading this right? Queen's Life. Look at your IG. The current temp is big number on top is outside, and one of them on the bottom left is inside. Oh, okay, I'll have to have a look at that. I'll have a look at that in a bit. Do you know of any way to make multiple videos at once? You can show you over across on this train channel. You can make multiple videos at once, but at the moment I wouldn't recommend it. And this is something I'm starting to do. I did used to make 2 videos in a day sometimes, not all the time, but a few times I did. But I stopped doing that now, mainly because YouTube has a stupid thing where most recently they're not giving notifications for more than 2 videos in a 24-hour period, and I've noticed also they're not giving you notifications for shorts videos. So yeah, I've still do a few shorts here and there because they do help with views sometimes. Well, recent one's not hit, I believe. But yeah, multiple videos. I would just suggest Lincolnshire Ross Queen Train channel. If you have got multiple videos to release one every day. They don't necessarily have to be at the same time, but just release one every day because that's what I do when I've got lots of content to upload. I do one per day, if that makes sense. Because for the next 3 days, I am gonna film three videos in a row, and then I'm gonna go live Thursday, and there also will be an on location live stream on Friday. I think no, I'll have to double check on that one. So yeah, Lincolnshire Level Crossing the Train channel. I wouldn't recommend uploading multiple videos in a day. It's completely up to you if you do, but it's something I'm not doing, mainly because of YouTube's bugs and stuff. So I'm just uploading one piece of content a day, whether that's a live stream, a short, or a video. But obviously there's going to be a few days where I don't upload, but I'm mainly uploading every day recently. I say a few times a week, but mainly once per day at the moment. But yeah, I upload when I can, basically. What have I missed? I think I missed loads of comments in the chat. Where was I at? Sam, I changed my banner for the few days before I change it again, so it's better. Sam, I changed the banner for a few days before I change it, so it's better. 345 Berry Trains give some books more. I wouldn't change it back if I was you. Let's have a look at your new banner. 345A, the one at the train is nice. Maybe put a few words in it. That's just my recommendation. But I'd keep it as that, to be honest with you. I love pizza for breakfast. Yeah, pizza for breakfast is nice, green. I film a few and I merge them together in an app. What do you mean by that, 345 Berry? Oh, when you edit in the videos. Oh, that's cool. I got your short yesterday. You got the notification, did it? Because I had my well, it's not really a fake account. It's a backup account I used to subscribe to myself because I'm a sado. Lol. But no, it's just a backup account. But I get notifications through that, and I never got one for my shorts. And that was the only one this week I didn't get because I've noticed a few people have got my notifications, and that's because I've been uploading one piece of content in the 24-hour period. So I think that's why YouTube's been sending notifications for people. Because I have noticed, actually, my stats are starting to improve again. May was rubbish, but I'm starting to think June now will be a good month because the other day, in a 48-hour period, I gained 50 hours of watch time. I think it was in like a 34-hour period, I gained 50 hours of watch time, and I was shocked. And my subscribers have creeped up slightly as well, and I wasn't expecting this completely. I think I'm getting a bit of organic growth as well as making friends with people. I filmed a few. Oh yeah, I read that one. Hey Hilda, welcome. Thanks very much for coming in, my darling. How are you? You're running me in the background. I really appreciate that. If you post more than one within 24 hours, YouTube will send the notification for one. Yeah, that's what I've noticed too, Kareem, because I uploaded a shout out video one day and a live at the same time. I got the notification. People got the notification for the live stream, but they never got the notification for the shout out video, and that was the other week. So yeah, that's why I'm uploading one piece of content in a 24-hour period. What time would that be on Friday? Oh, the live stream on location. 345 Berry Trains give to the ball. I'm not entirely sure. It'll be in the afternoon because I'm not doing it in the morning. Because that obviously people, especially the moderators, they live in across the seas, and it's really early for them. So yeah, I'm going to be doing it in the afternoon at some point. I don't know what time though because I haven't booked my train tickets yet. I am getting the train tomorrow though, but I'm not going to do a live stream because I'm travelling with family and I'm just going to be vlogging at this place I'm going to. But I'm not sure what time the live stream will be Friday. We'll have to see, but it will be in the afternoon. It won't be early in the morning. It won't be at 7 o'clock in the morning. Don't worry, guys. You're back at school Tuesday. That's cool. 345 Berry Trains, Gift, Vlogs and more. I don't hear Kuzo has the music blasting, so I'll leave you running. Oh, it's your son called Kuzu. Forgive me, Hilda DC. Is that who Kuzu is? he has you blasting in the background. Time to turn your music down. Time to turn the music down, then go. Well. It's a 3-4-5. Yeah, that train, yeah, is a 3-4-5, isn't it, Billy? That's what I'm going to do. That's my temporary one, but I'll be drawing one and you'll love it. Oh, okay, that's, yeah, you get one design and then you put it up there, 3-4-5 Berry trains, give folks some more. Korean's life. Yeah, I noticed the same, my other account doesn't get as much as other people get the notifications. Oh, so people are not really getting the notifications on your other account. I think Korean, YouTube, I don't know why, but they've not been sending notifications for a lot of people for shorts videos. I know you said you received one for mine, but I think a few people didn't. So, actually, yeah, so yeah, I've noticed you have done a few shorts, and a few of them are missed because I haven't received a notification. I did go back and watch that one that had 3,300 views because it popped up in my recommended section. So when I see them in my recommended section, I do watch them, but quite often I don't get notified for them, even though I've got the bell set to all, not personalised, all. Yeah. Hey, oh, I've read that one. No, Hill to DC, forgive me. We are listening to Linkin Park. Is that a song? I've never heard of that song, Hill to DC. What's your favourite train company? Lincolnshire Level Cross on the train channel. I'm gonna put this out there. At the moment, I would say I don't really have one. Mainly because I've had a few experiences with people recently that I'm not gonna share. So at the moment, it's kind of led to me to believe to not have a favourite one. So yeah, I don't have a favourite train company. I did used to like Avanti West Coast, but I have had a few problems recently. I'm not going to go into that. And London North Western, etc., etc. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to say my favourite's East Midlands Railway because I've only had 2 rides. I've had, how many rides have I had? How many rides have I had? 2, 3, 4. I've only had 5 rides with East Midlands Railway, so I can't comment on to say if they're my favourite yet. But Avanti West Coast was, and London North Western, no. Cross Country, no. Transport for Wales, maybe. I've tried out their trains since the franchise was replaced twice now. Yeah. And Northern, definitely not. Oh, it's a band, is it, Corinne? I think they're picking who gets the notification. Probably, Corinne's life. And you guys also know the experience I had at Nuneaton with the Jobs Worthy Woman. Same on getting on trains tomorrow. The S. Class 357, DLR B92 and B07, Class 345 and the Class 710. Wow, it looks like you got an action-packed 345, action-packed day 345. Hopefully you do some filming for us and upload a few vlogs. And 345 Bay vlogs, trains and more. I've got a suggestion for you. You do ones that are quite long. What I'd recommend for you to do them, it's completely up to you, but you could try premiering them at a time where your viewers are most active, which you can find in the YouTube studio on desktop, and then it'd be a good idea to premiere those longer videos because Corinne's life told me, and this actually works in my video the other day. I had a 15-minute video and she said if you have 4 viewers in the live stream, I believe you get 4 hours of watch time. I got exactly 4 hours of watch time, but obviously I've gained more since then, and that was for a most recent video. So yeah, I would recommend premiering a longer video, but it's completely up to you though. Hey ER2095, welcome to the live stream. How are you? My favourite train company is TfL Rail. That's cool, 345 Bay trains, Cliffs, Fox and more. I've only tried out TfL Rail twice, and that was between London, Liverpool Street and Brentford in 2019. And my experience with them was, it was good. It was quite quiet. I like quiet. I don't like packed like I experienced the other day. I like quiet. I might try and premiere one as long as I can because I'm not on the desktop site. 345 Bay, you can just access the desktop site through your Safari or whatever internet software you've got. Obviously for me it's Safari. You can't do it for the YouTube app or the YouTube app mobile studio. You have to do it through a desktop on Safari or whatever internet software you use. Shall we put some lights on? Alexa, volume down to 3. Alexa, set Sam's lights purple.
Okay.
Alexa, set Sam's light white.
Okay.
That's better. Forgive me if I set anyone's Alexas off. I just was sorting out my lights so you guys could see me a bit more clearly. And forgive me, that ring light should be more pointing at me, to be honest with you. I have got an early start as well tomorrow. I've got to be up at 8:30. I'm good, tired. You? ER train's 95. I'm okay. I'm a bit sweaty sometimes with the mild weather, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm at the computer now. Are you Korean tonight? Very, very nice. I'm still saving up for the damn laptop because I am thinking now. I am actually going to take Moss and Steve's advice. They said to get one in the sales, and apparently there is a sales next month. So I'm going to head to Curry's, the electronic shop, next month, and I'm going to have a look because I've heard there's a sale, like a mid-season sale. So I will go and have a look at that, and that's usually July time. We're in June at the moment. Did you get the 345 Did you get 345 or 315 to forgive me, I'm not getting this message. Did you get the 345 or 315? 345 Belly, I think it was the 345 Belly. I think no, it was the 315. It was the newer one, if that's any help. I'm not from the area, so I don't know the train classes, but I think it was the newer one. 345 better. I got the newer one both ways. I've had a productive day, sort of. What have you been up to then, ER Trains 95? And if anybody's got any further appropriate questions, feel free to drop them in the live stream. I'm not sure how long I'm going to plan on going live for, but if you guys want to share me out, feel free to share me out and hit thumbs up. You've just been doing stuff, that's cool. So yeah, so hit thumbs up and share me out, guys. Three, four, 345 is the newer one. Okay, I got you then. 315 is the old one. Okay, 345 Barry. I've got it then. Hey, February 90. Yes. When are you going to deliver your audition to the story? Oh, sugar. I forgot about that. Oh, jeez. Thanks for reminding me. I can't film it tonight because I've got editing. I've got to finish that editing. I can film it tomorrow, and then when do you want it by? Because you want it for episode 45, don't you? And you're on episode 41 now, so you got 42 getting published soon. I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll send it you in tomorrow night. Oh, a week today's the deadline. Okay, I'll make sure it will definitely be in before Sunday. Forgive me, I should have done that ages ago. I'm so sorry. I get caught up with stuff and I forgot about that. So next Sunday is fine. Thanks for reminding me on that, February 90. Starbucks boots Waitrose home. Oh, is that where you went today, ER Train 95? That's cool. Waitrose, I've never been to Waitrose. I've been to Starbucks and Boots though, never been to Waitrose though. The 345 colours are black, grey, purple, red, light, orange and white lights. Very, very cool. Thanks for the information, 345 Berry. Very interesting indeed. Yes, that's what you were doing today, ER Trains 95. That's cool. That's nice. That's nice. The weird things I watch on YouTube is unbelievable. Right. What's your favourite Starbucks item? To be honest with you, I haven't been to Starbucks that much, but the only thing I have ever had at Starbucks, to be honest with you, is actually, I have had a few of the cream drinks, but that was years ago. So to be honest with you, I don't really have a favourite item, but most recent item I bought was a hot chocolate with cream, if that's any help. So in that case, that's my favourite item. But I've got a favourite item at Costa, and that is the mint choc chip Faustino at Costa. But at Starbucks, I don't really have a favourite item. Saw some London Overground unit at the back of Rotherham booths yesterday. That's cool for you, Fable United. Ooh, nice, yeah. Hot chocolate with cream. And yeah, I went to the blooming beach the other day, New Brighton here. I went to Costa as well to get a nice iced drink. Oh, sorry, we ran out of iced drinks. I was like, for flip's sake, is that because it's like 27 degrees and people have been in all day? I should have got one at like 12 o'clock, not 4 o'clock in the evening. So I had to have a hot chocolate with cream. No Faustino mint chocolate for me then. Ugh. I love the cookies and cream with whipped cream. EAR Trains 95. I'll have to try that one. Try that one. Although I haven't really been to I haven't really been to many Starbucks. I've been to a few. It's just not the coffee shop I go to that much. I mainly go to Costa, to be honest with you. I've been to Nero's a few more times than Starbucks, but Costa it mainly is. We're out of ice in Iceland. Oh, I said we're out of ice. You'll have to buy some more ice tomorrow then, Fable United. Iceland's going to be shut now. That's the only thing I do hate about Sunday nights to Shropshire area when you have to go down to your blooming local blooming corner shop. Or local, like, dodgy newsagents for a blooming ice cream. I got some ice cream at the local corner shop. Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. I'm sure I'll enjoy that beauty. The Class 345 is formed of 7 or 9 carriages. They were built by Bombardier and the 2015 and 2019. That's cool. It's a dumb ancient law, yet I think tiny stores still have the free line of the day. Yeah, at 9 o'clock at night on a Sunday they do. I'm sure that's when they make their own money and make the most money. You know, if you go to the local corner shop, obviously as your big Asda, a big Tesco, and that and stuff like that, it's all basically big supermarket stores all shut at like 8 o'clock at night on a Sunday. So all these little corner shops and places like that, which are allowed to open because they're less than 280 square meters, which is the law here in the UK, they're allowed to open. So everyone goes to buy their bloody milk and cigarettes and bloody ice cream from there on a Sunday evening. With the other ones. I have school and my parents will tell me to prepare my room and don't even tell me where this red tie is. So you have to say, tell me, and you have to repair it. Yeah, get your uniform, the preferred then ER Trains 95. Just 1 second, guys. I'm only missing the red tie. I'm sure it'll show up. It'll be in the most silly place. I was looking for my Thursday. I came back from my trip, and I dumped my hat somewhere out. And then I had to go to a few shops on Friday to get a card and that from my sister and the rest of her birthday presents. And then I wonder where my hat was. I'm like, where is it? And then I came to do the washing today. And there it was at the bottom of the washing basket. So now I found my hat. And it is right here. Along my new t-shirt was in my drawer too. What else do I miss in the live chat? I'm gonna take that hat off of the outdoors. It's somewhere in the laundry. Wait the laundry then. I've missed a comment here. I saw 158 and a 150, 158 790 and 158 on 206 on the big trains yesterday. Oh, it had a 158 on, did it? I like the 158, you know. The class 315 is formed of 8, 4 and 8 carriages. They're mostly 8 carriages on TfL. They were built by Brow in York in 1980, and they're currently getting scrapped. That's cool, 345 Barry. Better than leaving it on the bus. Well, yeah, Lincolnshire level crossing the train channel. I thought you were talking to me then, February 19. Like, I haven't been to Lincoln. I'd love to go to Lincoln, but I thought it's a dodgy place. Maybe I will venture into Lincoln one day. I do have a venture in. I am venturing to the East Midlands soon. But I'm not telling you. Well, I'm gonna stop telling you guys where I'm going. Excuse me. The Class 315 announcements are done by Julie Berry. Oh, it is dodgy. Crime is quite coming at the moment. Oh, crime's all around everywhere. Someone was waving knife around at the top of my road the other week. And they got themselves arrested, and there was 4 cop cars at the end of my road. So you think Lincoln's dodgy? Everywhere's dodgy. I literally went to, where was it I went to? Smethwick Galton Bridge, filming a vlog, and then some yob came in shouting at this guy, like, I just mouth what he said. He said a load of swear words to this guy. I'm like, damn. Jay, you've been watching Too Much Benefits Britain by the seaside, have you, 345 Belly? Oh yeah, oh my god. I forget to go there, and it won't be in the area next week because all my plans are from Harbour. Harbour? You don't even get how much at Harbour, do you? You get a little bit because I was thinking of doing this route between Crewe and Shrewsbury at some point. I was thinking, but I only really get the Transport of Wales set. So now I'm thinking, should I be actually visit the stations down there? Because I'm thinking you don't even get much down there. Because I was thinking of doing the stations between Shrewsbury and Crewe, and then I'm thinking, I don't think I'd even get much down there. Because I want to go to stations, but I get quite a lot of traffic. Because I am doing this station on Friday, and you don't get as much traffic through there, but you still get a little bit. Because you get a bit of freight. And then there's another location where I'm going to where you get lots of traffic. You're on about Jaywick still, 345 Berry. One of your family members has a caravan near that. Oh, that's cool. Bit of a place to have a caravan, eh? Only bad thing about Marla, there's one single train station. It's a bit small, and there's the timetables there from there stupid. Well, actually, this is a station I do want to visit, and I will name the station. I'm not going to tell you guys when I'm going to be there, because I don't want you guys to hunt me down. But I am going to visit SPONDON. SPONDON, the reason for this is, it's like a Cinderella station. With the new EMR's timetable, SPONDON now gets an hourly service. So now, I'll be visiting there. And it does have quite a lot of traffic, so SPONDON is definitely on the cards. Not sure when I'm going yet, but I will be going to SPONDON. Yeah, SPONDON does have an hourly service now, which is going to be great because I can spend... I'll probably spend... Actually, no. Because I want to visit some other stations as well, so I probably will spend an hour there, to be honest with you. I might spend 2 hours there, but the problem is if I spend 2 hours there, I've got like an 8-hour trip. I might spend 2 hours there. It really depends what's coming through, to be honest with you. If there's anything exciting coming through, I'll spend 2 hours there. Yeah, because you're hella busy. That's the thing. I might literally have to spend 2 hours at SPONDON, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, aren't I? I'll just have to set off early. I'll probably have to set off at like really 7 o'clock in the morning, get back for like 5 o'clock. Because I've got to get back for dinner, you see. So yeah, I'm gonna have to spend 2 hours at SPONDON. Planning to do a visit to Hessel at the end of Hessel? Am I pronouncing that right? At the end of June and start of July. That sounds exciting, Lincolnshire Level Crossing Train Channel. At Merle, it's 1 train per hour, 1 at the hour. It's stupid. It is. To be honest with you, I do 1 hour, an hour wait at a station isn't bad. To be honest with you, it's for stations quite often which have 2-hour waits, and this is where it gets really annoying. So there's this one station I do want to visit, and this station is Acton Bridge. It's good for the railway enthusiast. You get loads and loads of traffic. The problem with Acton Bridge is you only get 1 train per 2 hours stopping at the station during the current situation. I think pre-pandemic it was an hourly service. 1 stopped, 1 went through. It was a little bit iffy during the day, but there was more services back pre-pandemic. But it's only a 2 train per hour situation, except from selected peak periods. And then another annoying thing is, if I was to change at Stafford, it's only a 3-minute connection. A 3-minute connection is doable, but it's not viable. And it's a 7-minute connection at Crewe, so I could change at Crewe and visit Acton Bridge, but we'll see. Because I'd have to spend 2 hours there. The 745 and such can pass SPONDON. That's cool. Do you like horse racing? 345 bay train tickets from vlogs. I've done some work experience with horses, but I've never done horse racing. SPONDON is the only stop in these. SPONDON is the only stop in the EMR network, I think, that has a permit to travel machine. It hasn't worked in years though, and I think you know SPONDON. Yeah, I believe they've got rid of it now. I've heard, because I watched actually Simon on Trains vlog since Simon Trains his vlog to SPONDON via Attenborough and all those places. And he said they are getting a ticket machine installed now, and I believe the private travel is gone. And that makes sense, because stations which do have regular service need to have a ticket machine. In my opinion, there should be a ticket machine at every station in the UK. But there are stations which only get a few trains per day, etc. And those stations are the sort of ones that do have a permit to travel. But the stations that have like a more frequent service need to have a ticket machine. However, I don't think I saw a ticket machine at Longport. I visited Longport the other week, and I was quite shocked. I don't think I found a ticket machine, and that's got an hourly service. So besides Sunday's a bit dodged because it doesn't start until after 2 o'clock. But I'm sure I never saw a ticket machine at Longport. Scratching Pete's playing around with some YouTube emojis. I like the class 745. That's cool. 345 Berry trains, just focusing with more. Ackley Bridge, nightmare. The neighbours hate people there. I bet they do. And I heard of those people that got kicked off Acton Bridge for train spotting. Although in my opinion, I didn't do much train spotting in lockdown. But if you're walking around doing your exercise, I think you're allowed to film a train personally when it was in lockdown. I wouldn't say hang around for 2 hours at a trackside location, but like just on your daily exercise, filming a few trains, that's fine. Because I heard about people getting kicked off Acton Bridge during lockdown. Apparently the locals called coppers on them. That would also be a good opportunity to see the class 155s that come through there. Come through where Lincolnshire Level Crossing Train Channel. What does the train station be on about? Because I've talked about several ago. Last I saw was that they're still under the blue sheet. Eh? What am I going on about? It didn't work. Joe tried to permit out the TikTok 10p. Are you on about the one at SPONDON? because I don't think it's there at the moment still anymore. I would love to use a pirate travel machine, but I'm not sure what stations actually still have one. What stations actually have one? When I went there, that's what happened. Highcombe has a frequent stopping service and has no ticketing either. Yeah, because doesn't Highcombe have an hourly service too, like Longport? Because Longport's the least used station in Staffordshire, and that's why I visited the other day. I'm just going to close the curtains, guys. Yeah, because Highcombe doesn't have an hourly service, and Longport's the least used station in Staffordshire, and I didn't see a ticket machine. I do want to try out a permit to travel though, so if anybody knows in the UK stations, like, not like obviously a million miles away, but do still have a permit to travel machine, let me know, because I want one. I want a permit to travel. Because actually, I did this actually, when I went to Longport, I did have a split ticketing, so I had a crew to Stoke-on-Trent anytime day single where you can split the journey. So I break the journey at Kidsgrove, and then I broke it out at Longport. But just to additionally to add to the stats, because I know if you buy a crew to Stoke-on-Trent single ticket, it doesn't add to the stats at Longport, which even if you're breaking your journey there. But I got a ticket. I got a ticket at Kidsgrove just additionally for £1.50 to add to the stats of Longport Station. Hi. Oh yeah, I read that one. Hey, the Paisley Dispatcher. Welcome. Thanks very much for coming in. Cheshire Police apologised half an hour later, so they made a fool of themselves there. Did they, Favourite United? I didn't know what the aftermath was. I think you have a bad connection. Do you, Paisley Dispatcher? That's odd. Must be your area you're in, because there's no bad connection for me. Yes, I'm SPONDON, yeah. I remember Little Kimble having one. Yeah, but Little Kimble is like ages away from me. Not hourly, it's rather frequent now. Maybe 5 stoppers an hour. 5 stoppers an hour? They've got no ticket machine. East Midlands Railway. Sort that out. Seriously, no ticket machine. They should have a ticket machine, in my opinion, at every station which has got a frequent service. Fair enough, they're not going to have one at, like, they're not going to have a ticket machine at, like, Portsmouth, which has got one train a day, 6 days a week in one direction only. You can understand why they don't have a ticket machine at Portsmouth, because not many people use the station. There's a few sometimes, but when they do get a ticket, they obviously buy from the conductor. So you can understand stations like Portsmouth not having a ticket machine because it doesn't get a regular service, and it hasn't done since 2004. But stations like Highcombe and Longport, which do get a regular service, should have a ticket machine, and they don't, which is stupid. Because I actually got asked. I got on at Longport actually, and the guy asked me, "Do I need to purchase a ticket?" I'm like, "No, I actually have one. I've got a crew to Stoke-on-Trent ticket where I broke up my journey." Because he actually asked me, "Do I need to buy a ticket?" I'm like, "No." Uxby to Barson on the Humber is served 2 hourly, 1 hour in parts. And do those stations have ticket machines? Lincolnshire Gov Cross and the train channel. Do those stations have ticket machines? That's my mask. Can't we put that over there? I don't need that at the moment. When Mara has an irregular service, it's got a ticket machine, but that's good. Most of the stations I've travelled to and filmed at have got ticket machines, because there was a ticket machine at Kidsgrove, but you can understand why there's a ticket machine at Kidsgrove, because Kidsgrove actually gets, I want to say it's 3 trains an hour. Yeah, that's right, 3 trains an hour, 2 crews and 3 Stoke-on-Trents, and then one of the Stoke-on-Trents goes to Manchester. Yeah, it's 3 trains an hour at Kidsgrove, and they have a ticket machine. Gainsborough Central, not Mainline, has a TVM. I think Amazon Box, but it's closed Monday to Friday. It's closed all day Sunday too. Okay, February 19. I have a London Freedom Pass, so I can get free. I can go for free on any of the Essex trains in London as part of Exits. My mum and dad do get tickets for places we get out of London, and them parts of Essex. That's called 345 Bury trains, Chris Foxenbar. I don't have one of those free travel passes. I know a few people have them, but I don't have one. So whenever I buy a ticket, I look for the cheapest available ticket for my specific journey I want to go on. So when I visited the most and least used Staffordshire stations, it was quite an expensive one. And I think that's because I did go through quite a few counties. Because I've noticed when you go through quite a few counties, it's quite expensive. And because I had to do another part of the journey too, it was more expensive. It was like 20 something pounds. So yeah, like, it just depends really. But I have my rail card. I get a third off the face value of the ticket. And then it's usually like you I look for the cheapest ticket basically. Never seen anyone used it. Used what? ER trains 95. Oh, the ticket machine at Marlow. I have a freedom pass for over a year now, and I go for free on the 345. That's cool. 345 Bury trains to Foxenbar. I'm just curious. How did you get that freedom pass? Oh, yes, because you're registered as disabled. That's fair enough then, 345 Bury. And make sure you hit thumbs up as well, guys. I see people have been coming in but not giving me thumbs up. So, if you can, give me a thumbs up, guys. And share me out if you wish to as well, guys. Hit thumbs up. Help me get 15 thumbs up. Yeah. But if you guys have got any suggestions for stations for me to visit, let me know. Because I'd also like that, actually. Maybe I should do that. Ask for some suggestions of good places to visit, actually. Because I am actually running out of ideas now. Because I don't like to travel a million miles across the country, you see. I have done a few times for a few videos. But I would like some suggestions. Because I am running out of ideas. I've got a few ideas in mind. But I am starting to run out of ideas. So if you've got any stations I should visit, let me know. I've done a... But obviously don't tell me the stations I've done recently. Because I probably only do one station per year. If that makes sense. Unless something special's coming through. Lincoln Street Marks and Benches is still closed. Haven House. Should go all the way to Haven House. The problem with Haven House is it's quite a bit away from me. I was actually thinking of doing the least used station in Worcestershire or Herefordshire, actually. And Haven House doesn't have a regular service either. Haven House has got like 2 trains a day. Cookham. Where the hell is Cookham? ER trains 95. What area of England is that in, or UK? I know I do want to visit Worcestershire Parkway. But I definitely do have a vlog planned for the West Midlands Day range of that. I can tell you that one for sure. But, yeah. Maidenhead. Right, Alton Austin is in Nottinghamshire. Yes, I know that. And Buttersford, and actually 2 stations next to each other in Leicestershire. That is a good idea because Leicestershire is not too far. I could do Buttersford. The only problem is I do have to change trains quite a bit. Maidenhead. That's ages away from me. Don't fancy a 5-hour track. Although I was thinking of doing what's it called? Oxford, not Oxford. What's it called? Oh, the stations between Birmingham and Shrewsbury. I was planning on doing them. I've visited Telford, but I've not done either ones. And I'd like to tick off as many stations as I can, And then maybe we'll catch up with Jeff and Marshall's all this. Jeff and Marshall. Jeff and Vicky's all the stations. If your parents take care of your money, that's fair enough. Yeah, same here, to be honest with you. My mum takes care of my money. When I go out on trips, I spend my mum's money. But it's not my mum's money, because it's technically my money. My mum just looks after it, if that makes sense. And then I've got my other money, because that's like a... What is it called? I can't think of it, but the government give you a certain amount of money. I shouldn't really discuss this stuff, to be honest with you, but yeah. Oh, that's cool, 345 Barry. Yeah, they're both WQ stations, and they're both on the same line. I would love to do Paulsworth as a WQ station. The only problem is, I can't. And that's genuinely because there's no return service. So, Pip, there's a lot, yeah. Fable Unity. Yeah, so Paulsworth would be a good station to visit. But the only problem is, obviously, it's only got one train per day in one direction only. So if I went to it, I'd be spending 24 hours there. No, or what I could do is I could get the train to Polesworth, although it's like a 7 o'clock in the morning thing. So if I wanted to do this Leisure Station video, I'd have to go up at like 5:30 in the morning. And then what I'd do, I'd probably have to get a taxi to like Atherstone or Tamworth to get the train home. If I did Paulsworth. Because it's only got one train per day in one direction only. If I did Paulsworth. Because that is a local issue station for me. Longport was good though, because I liked how Longport has an hourly service. And actually there's a fair few passengers at Longport. And make sure you hit thumbs up, guys. We've only got 2 more thumbs up to get to 15. I've been to Emerson Park, which is the Leach station on the London Overground. Yep, I knew that one. 345 trains, 345 berries. Yeah, I knew Emerson Park was the least used overground station. But Paulsworth will be a pain in the backside. So it might have to be actually... I get the train there one morning and I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning. Or 5 o'clock in the morning. It might even be a 4:30 alarm. And then I get the train there. And then I'd probably have to get a taxi to either Atherstone or Tamworth. I'd have to book one at Paulsworth to pick me up. So I could get the train back the other direction. Because obviously there's no return service because the footbridge for the return platform, which is still there by the way, I passed it on the train. So yeah, Paulsworth. The old platform's still there with the shelters in like decay, and you can just about see it when you pass on the train because I saw it the other day. But yeah, Paulsworth, I'd have to get a taxi on the way back, wouldn't I, to the train station. I've been through White Notley, which is the Leach station X6. That's cool. You could do Meadowhall if you haven't already. 6 total platforms, 2 tram, 2 Sheffield, 2 Swinton, 2 Yorkshire, and 2 Sheffield to Barnsley. That's cool, Fable United. I think I've done too much of the West Midlands, which is why, most recently, can I sit here because I'm getting my back aching a bit now. I'll just sit here and do the live stream, shall I? Sit on the bed and do the live stream. That's more comfy. That's more like it. Sure. So yeah, more recently, yeah. More recently, I would like to venture into the East Midlands. I've done the West Midlands way too bloody much. So now it's about time to venture out because because I was saying to my mum, I'd like to explore a bit more of the East Midlands. And she's like, okay. I'm probably going to go to a few stations. I did Leicester and Nottingham the other week. They're all good. But obviously, yeah, I don't really want to go to Leicester now, do I? It's a bit of a hotspot area, that is. I'm glad I went to it when I did. I've also been through Bewley Road, which is the Leicester Station, Hampshire. Yes, I think there is a map out there somewhere which tells you all the Leicester stations in the UK. Yeah, trains 35. I'm not from the area, so I don't know any of them. Don't tell him, Andrew. I don't know any of them. I've been to Beckton Park, which is the Leicester station on the DLR. That's cool. You've been everywhere. You have in London 345 Berry. Have you ventured much out of the London area, have you? You should venture out a bit more, 345 Berry, trains this fog and more. You should venture out more. Yeah, Newark does have two. And the funny thing is though, I found it funny with the East Midlands Railway timetable. You've got a Crewe to Newark Castle train now, and you've got a Leicester to bloody Grimsby service. And I'm thinking, who in their right minds would get the train all the way from Crewe to Newark, and who in their right minds would get the train all the way from Leicester to Grimsby? Or sometimes Cleethorpes it continues to, doesn't it? But I'm thinking, who in their right minds would get the train all the way to those stations? Because I wouldn't. And there's been only a few occasions where I've done a straight-to-straight station service, where the train starts at that particular station and ends at that particular station. I've done that only a few times. You're going to tell me about ER Trains 95. First Pat Station level crossing, Cookham Station level crossing, Bourne and Buxby, and Bourne and Marina and Marina Mill Lane level crossings. That's cool. ENR Trains 95. Yeah, I do want to do parts of Essex during the half term where it cuts to then Bar Hub. Yeah, the 345 Bay, forgive me. Don't you have like a month and a half break coming up soon? That'd be cool. Mill Lane is a foot level crossing. That's cool. You know what? This is actually quite funny. I've only actually been to one level crossing in England, and you're probably thinking, Sam, why have you not been to more? And you're probably right in thinking that, because I should actually do two of my local ones, which are Cowden Road and Hewksby Lane. The problem with this, because of the current crappy West Midlands Railway timetable, which in my opinion they really need to sort out, because fair enough adding 4 extra bloody carriages to a Milton Keynes to bloody London service, that's fine. But they're doing it sometimes they're pretty much empty because they're not needed in the middle of the bloody day. Because when I went to Tring, I experienced a 12-car London North Western, which was deserted because nobody travels at 2 o'clock. You can understand the travel later on the day, because I got a train at 4:20 from Milton Keynes. That one was busier. But they really need to put on extra service, in my opinion, London North Western. They do, because I remember when from London to Birmingham, you could get 3 trains an hour. And now it's gone. Birmingham Northampton Terminator, London to Birmingham once per hour. So yeah. More services are needed, but for London North Western's timetable. Because I should do those 2 local crossings. But the problem is, there's not much traffic at the moment because it's only a 2 hour, it's 1 train per 2 hour on West Midlands Railway. So I'd have to wait for an hourly service for that one. Because it's a bus otherwise, but yeah, I don't do rail replacement buses. That time I flew upon a rail replacement bus, never been on a rail replacement bus since. So the only level crossing I've actually done, I did last year. And I did Meaford level crossing, which is just outside Stone Station on the Stone to Rugeley line, avoiding Stafford. Forgive me, I don't know the name of the line, but it's the one that you go from Stone, just avoiding the station down to Rugeley. North Junction, or is it Colwich? Something like that. It's the Colwich line, I think. Sat here, I'm just sitting, melting away. Melting away. You can put some air conditioning on. Do you not have air conditioning? One isn't real right lane. Real right lane. No. I'm like 0.9 miles away from my station, so you're quite close then. Yes, I'm off to do July month to start of September. Oh, so you're off for like 7 weeks. That's well cool, 3, 4, 5 day. So you should have lots of plans. And you're going on holiday to Clacton, Essex. That's cool. I do have one holiday planned booked to Blackpool for September, but other stuff I haven't really got anything else planned. I mainly just go week by week. But just when everything was kicking off again last year, I used to plan my trips day by day because I didn't know what's going to happen next. You know, when we all had those tier systems introduced, and I'm thinking, oh God, what am I going to do now then? Because I had to really carefully plan my plans last year. I still have to plan them a little bit carefully, because I'm trying to avoid the hotspot areas if I can. How do you know that about a station in Poland said weird timetable? But you're looking at other stations in different countries which have weird timetables now. ER trains 95. And you'll be doing some holiday vlogs then. That's cool, 345 trains vlogs custom more. I've been to I've been to Poland, but I've never been to Poland before. Neither have I, 345 Berry. Meaford, yeah, the level crossing near Stone Station. June 21st is already waving and not saying hello. Yep, I know that one. Definitely. But to be honest with you, it's not a huge big deal. Because if they cancel restrictions on the June the 21st, we're still allowed to go out filming anyway, because they're just cancelling the social distancing drop-in and the nightclubs reopen. So if they do delay those restrictions, it's not a big deal, to be honest with you, because it won't really affect me at all, because I'm still doing this now and everything's still open. On the 9th of July, I'll be going to a holiday. You said that one, 345 Berry. If you want to attempt to pronounce the place called, then good luck. It's called. Oh God, how am I supposed to pronounce that? Barry Stock. Am I pronouncing that right? Or have I got the pronunciations completely wrong? So yeah. Yeah, I don't got the local club anyway. You can still go to the pub anyway for a pint. It just won't be no legal limits on social contact. We'll still have the same rules that we have now for another 5 weeks. There's meant to be a L with a line through it. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, clicked on something. Where's my live stream gone? I'm getting closer to 90,000 views. Do you like the Wetherspoons pubs? They're alright. I haven't been to one in ages, though, to be honest with you. I mainly they're alright. I quite often go to the Hungry Horses or the Yeah, I may go to the Hungry Horse pubs, but I've been to a few of the Wetherspoons ones. They're alright. I haven't been to one in like a good. I'm gonna say around 2 years. Is that right? A year or two? Definitely not since 2019. Anyway, what was the last time I went to one? Look at me eye. Nando's or the Harvester? Nando's. But welcome. Mum, thanks so much for coming in. Hey, evening, George. Welcome to the live stream. I'm still here, doing a Q&A, rambling on. An hour and 15 minutes later. Didn't know we were already at the hour and 15 minute mark, though. I like the spoons pop, that's cool. I talk too much, and then the live stream will end up 5 hours long. Subway from some sandwiches. I hardly have sandwiches. The only time we have sandwiches is when I'm going out somewhere. I hardly ever have sandwiches, to be honest with you. Just something I don't really have. Sometimes I got the local damn shop for sandwich. No, because I still like to keep it on a budget. So when I go out on certain activities, I do like to make myself a sandwich rather than getting one down local shop. But Subway. Subway is nice. I kind of went off Subway for a while, but then I went back into it again. You know, I did because they had some quite it went kind of a bit downhill, and then it's kind of gone a little bit uphill bit. Sometimes it can be a bit, yeah, but recently it's been okay. KFC though, yeah, rank. I love the weather. I thought you said they love the weather. Then I love the Weatherspoons pub. Amazing food and drink there. Yeah, it's fine. Weatherspoons, it's all right. There's got a few good options. I do like the hot dog. The hot dog I had in there ages ago. Oh, I need band somewhere now. I'm not gonna do that, Sam. No, I don't really go to Nando's or the Harvester. Do you not? I love a Nando's. When I go Nando's, one of you's gonna ask what's my Nando's order next, aren't you? I may as well tell you it. But my Nando's order is well, sometimes it changes. But my most recent one was medium double chicken burger, chips, garlic bread, and I think I had a Pepsi Max and I had a Tango Orange because it's like bottomless, refill as many times as you want. But because of the current situation, previously you'd walk to the bar and order, but at the moment it's table service only. So you scan a QR code once you've done all the track and trace government business, and then they bring you a drink. They refill it as you just ask them, basically. Why can't I put the weird letter that has the line through the eye on Android? What do you mean by that, ENR 2095? I'm confused by what you mean. I never get bored of you rambling on. At least somebody does. My mum was telling me that yeah, my sister left after 20 minutes because she got bored. Well, I have to keep I have to keep it entertaining. Shall I do a bit of a dance then to keep it entertaining? Cheese or ham sandwiches? I think you already know the answer to that question. Cheese. I watched this guy on TikTok who works in Subway overseas, and it's oddly interesting to see their perspective. That's cool. I'm not on TikTok, you know. Class 170 or Class 185? Class 185 is on Transpennine. I'm gonna say, just because you get plug sockets and you don't on the 170s, which is a bit annoying, they should install some really on the 170s. I would prefer 170 over 156. But because the 170s do have more carriages and a little bit more room, but I'm gonna say a 185 because they do have plug sockets at the tables. So yeah, 185 it is for me on Trans-Panama Express. Although I have been on the 170s more, but I do prefer 185. I find eating inside a restaurant a bit hard because they can get very noisy and I can get sensitive over and I normally sit outside the restaurant. Yeah, sitting outside is nice, especially on a warm day. Sometimes on a warm day, it's nice to sit outside, to be honest with you. Wait, I want to know what about yep, I know. Then I don't know what the ER trade 95. It's only the pubs and cafes inside in or M&S and Weatherspoons. I do like M&S Cafe actually. They do this nice pizza and they do a nice cup of tea in there. So I do like an M&S Cafe. And Weatherspoons, my mum's saying it's full of noisy old men. In my opinion, all the pubs are full of noisy old men, to be honest with you. The pubs are alright when I go and eat and drink there, but I'm one of these people that doesn't go down my local for a pint, to be honest with you. If I want to go pub, I'll eat something there too. But I hardly ever go to pub, to be honest with you. I would prefer to go to Buddy Nando's or the Harvester. The Harvester's alright, it's just there's not many options that I like, but I'd rather go to the Harvester or Nando's over a pub, to be honest with you. You're still here listening. Hey, Makeup Woman's Son, welcome. I'm still here, live, now and 20 minutes later. Didn't I say I was going to be on for an hour? No, I said I didn't know how long I was going to be on live for. It just depends how busy it got in here. I might think about wrapping up though soon. We go to Weatherspoons during the day, but I don't really go to the pub all the time. Is it quieter during the day then? Because most recently, when I've been near pubs, I've not been in the pub, but I've walked past a few pubs, and I've been busy all the time. Is it because people are still enjoying a pint at the pub, even though they've been open for ages now? Oh, for God's sake. What's on dating websites? Oh my God, Mum. What's on dating websites? Just because Mr. Sam here is on Tinder and a bad match, Harry, but the woman was taking the flipping piss. So I said, no thank you. My mum kind of said no thank you. But I was kind of like, yeah. No. I don't want people that take the piss. I want someone good. I refuse to touch them. You refuse to touch them. Yeah, Tinder, I've decided to go on Tinder. Lol. But my sister, she set it up for me. My friend, she goes to Nando's. She gets chicken and extra sauce. She can't even taste the spice. Are you joking? I thought medium was spicy because I can't get anything hotter than medium. Because when I first started going Nando's a few years ago, I started with plainish. And then I tried the lemon and herb sauce. That was nice. So I got lemon and herb. That's like mild. And then I went for mango and lime, which was also nice. And then I decided one day to stretch up to medium. But I've stuck on medium for about 2-3 years now. And mainly because I've tried a tiny bit of hot. But hot is way too spicy. So now I stick with medium. Can't go anything spicy than medium at Nando's. Found some dating sites for people with autism for him. Yeah, that would be a good idea, to be honest with you. But yeah, my mum does hate Tinder, but I've been having a good go at it, to be honest with you. I'm not only of those websites. Yeah, some people for the websites are not a good idea. So a few people won't even go on the ones for people who are autistic on them. And that's understandable. So some people won't touch dating websites whatsoever. But maybe it's just something I want to do, to be honest with you. Ritual lottery. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that's understandable, to be honest with you. Dating websites, though. Since when did this bloody live stream turn it into dating advice with my YouTube viewers? I feel like it's turned into that, you know. Some people are probably going to come into this live stream and probably thinking, what on earth are we talking about Tinder? Since Mum was joined in, we've started with discussing women dating sites. People are going to walk into this live stream and thinking, what on earth are we talking about dating sites for? What a weird topic. Because the topic of the live stream was the Q&A, but now it's kind of started to talk into random subjects. We had loads and loads of discussions about trains, and then and now we're starting a women discussion about bloody dating sites. It was supposed to be you guys ask me any random appropriate questions. Maybe that question wasn't very appropriate, Mum. We wrote all on it. First date. Welcome to this live stream where I'm going to retitle the live stream to Dating Advice with my YouTube viewers. I'm now just about to change the title now. I'm not really, guys. Hey Skywatcher for change work. Can't we change the topic? I think we might have to change the topic. Right, no more stuff about dating advice. I don't think it's very appropriate, especially if some people walk in and they're like, no thanks, I'm not joining this stream. Yeah, let's be sensible. We're not going to discuss that stuff anymore. There's a few subjects that I don't really like to talk about, to be honest with you. And thanks very much for all the thumbs up, guys. We've now got 15 thumbs up. I really appreciate that love and support. European trains? I don't really know nothing about European trains. There's double-decker trains in the Netherlands. I didn't even know that. Am I interested in the buses and the bus videos? Not really. I'm not really a big fan of buses, to be honest with you. That's the one thing a few people probably thinking, Sam, you like trains, but you don't like the buses. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of buses, to be honest with you. Trains, yeah, but buses, no. Although sometimes I do have to go on buses and stuff. I do, but I haven't been on a bus much. I go on a bus a few times. Sometimes when I have to go see my granny, I have to go on bus. But I don't mind. But I do prefer the trains. PSK Intercity Poland trains. Do you like the bullet train from Japan? We saw the bullet train. It's like a replica of it. We saw that the NRM in York. Yeah, and we also saw the Eurostar in York. Not the actual the replica of it. We saw that and the bullet train in the NRM in York. I like that museum as well. It's good. In fact, York. We all know York is my favourite train station, mainly because of the railway museum next door to it. And if I had a second favourite railway station, it would be Crewe. But York just beats it with the train spotting area and the museum. The Heritage Centre is cool. I've been there once before, but York just beats Crewe. Crewe would be my favourite West Coast mainline station. York's my favourite East Coast mainline station. But York is my favourite train station. Do you like the Eurostar? I've never been on it, but I've heard it's a nice train. I would like to go on it, but I've never been on it. should take a should take a glance on the railcam NL page one time and see what you can find. Yeah, that is a good idea actually. I prefer the Warsaw Metro, to be honest with you. I've never been on the Warsaw Metro. I've been on the Glasgow Subway. I've been on the Edinburgh trams. I've been on the Blackpool trams. I've been on the Manchester Metro link. I've been on the I haven't done the Sheffield Super Tram. I haven't done the Nottingham Express Transit. I haven't done the Birmingham Midland Metro, West Midlands Metro, I think it is. I've done the London Underground. I haven't done the Overground, surprisingly. And I've done the TfL rail, and yeah, I think I'm missing something. No, I think that's all the ones I've done, to be honest with you. Oh, and I've done the Tyne and Wear Metro in Newcastle. The I like the buses. My favourite bus is the Avermo 400 Manic. The thing is, I don't know what that bus is because I'm not a huge interested in the buses. I've been to the Railway Museum in York. I love it. Yeah, it's a really, really nice place there, the Railway Museum. You like the route master buses? You're more of a bus fan than me then, Mum. Funny fact, the crew of builders for crew. Yeah, sometimes I like to make jokes when I go to crew. So I'm here at crew. Let's go meet my crew. We went on the Liverpool Metrolink earlier today. It's not really a Metrolink because the only part of this it's a little bit Metro style, but the only part it goes underground is in the Liverpool city centre. It's called Merseyrail. It's an actual train company, but they are only based in the Merseyside area. They are. I just call it the Merseyrail Metro because it goes around Liverpool as well. Have I been on South Western Railway? Nope, I haven't actually been on South Western Railway. There's quite a lot of train companies that I've not been on. And actually, a few of you guys are quite surprised. The first time I'd ever been on East Midlands Railway was actually on the 10th of May, this year just gone, was the first time I rode East Midlands Railway on the 222 Mederian between Leicester and Nottingham, and then I rode a 156 on the Crewe to Stoke-on-Trent route when I went to Longport. But that was the first time I've been on East Midlands Railway. And the funny thing is, when I first ride a train company, I always follow their Twitter page too, just to obviously see what they're like tweeting and stuff. Have you ever been to the Brooklands Museum in Surrey? It has planes, cars and old buses. No, I haven't, to be honest with you. Alaniar Grand Central. Alaniar I've been on, like, not many times. Grand Central I've heard about and I've heard it's nice. I've never been on Grand Central, so I'm going to have to put this out there. And I'm going to have to say I prefer Alaniar. I would love a ride on the new IETs and the but yeah, it's not an IET, it's a new Azuma. Great Western's got IETs. I'd love a ride on the Azuma, but Alaniar I've only been on a few times between Darlington and York. Once because I went on it when it was VTEC Virgin Trains East Coast as well. But Alaniar I'd have to say over Grand Central, mainly because I haven't been on Grand Central to experience it. Have you ever been to... Oh, I've read that one. Have I been to the Transport Museum in London? No, I would love to go there. I've been to the one in Coventry, but I haven't been to the one in London. Sam did the Rookies experience at Crew with the Virgin Trains. You got announcement trains. Yeah, that was cool. I did that back in May 2019. I've been on the South Western Railway. I haven't been on the South Western Railway. I've been on both Alaniar and Grand Central. If I had to tell you the train company I've been on the most, I'd probably say I've been on London North Western Railway the most, and West Midlands Railway. I've been on Avanti West Coast loads of times, but the problem with Avanti West Coast is at the moment because of the current situation, and I think anyway they are going to keep this. I think they are doing compulsory seat reservations. So the problem with the Avanti, you can't just jump off and on them like you did back in the day. But because you now have to have a compulsory seat reservation. But Yeah, so London North Western, because you don't have to reserve a seat and stuff, and you can just jump on and off, I've been on them too much, and they're probably one of the companies I've been on the most. And guess what? I'll probably have to go on there again tomorrow. The 10:15 East Midlands train is East Midlands Railway now service calls at 400 stations between including train 5 carriages. Oh well, you still just got from work. Tell you, you've been working till it's like 10:30 at night. But welcome, Red Hot Reactions. Steve, thanks so much for coming in. And yes, I am still live. CTC or Greater Anglia. I've been on Greater Anglia once because TfL Rail got cancelled, and I did that between London and Liverpool Street and Stratford. And I've never been on C2C, and so I'm gonna have to say Greater Anglia, mainly because I haven't been on two. But I can't really give you an answer because I've only been on Greater Anglia once. But because Greater Anglia is the one I've been on and not C2C, I'm gonna have to say Greater Anglia. I forgot you were live. This is the only message I could kite as I should be in bed. Well, yeah, get back to bed, Newtown Abbey S28 Jamie. But welcome out into the live stream. Been to the Shildon Museum. I have actually been to the Shildon Museum. It is a nice museum, and I think I did do a cringy vlog, back when I had no friends and no subscribers back in life in 2017. And it was still up on the channel. You guys might be able to go back and see it actually, if you want to watch. If you want to watch me old cringy content. Yeah, we do have a good friend that works at the Transport Museum in London, but I've still not been to the Transport Museum in London. And yes, we have been to the Children's Museum. What do you think of the Greater Anglia Class 745s? I don't know. I can't comment on that one because I've not been on one. I can't remember the class of Greater Anglia we got between London, Liverpool Street and Stratford, but it wasn't the 745. So I haven't been on the 745, so I can't comment on that one. What do you think of Brentwood? I love it there because of the 345 shops there. To be honest with you, I didn't hang around Brentwood much. We went for the Brentwood Festival in July 2019, and I literally stayed at the Premier Inn by the train station, and that's why I went to Brentwood. I did film one train at the Brentwood station of the view of the hotel room. That's just about the only footage I got in Brentwood. But now I've decided to start vlogging more of my trips and stuff because it's interesting. Yeah, so Brentwood, I only purely stayed overnight because of the in the Premier Inn by train station, so I could go to the Brentwood Festival, and so this woman in the chat, Mum, could see Jessie J. You love the 745s. I've not been on one. And make sure you hit thumbs up, guys, and share me out. I've only got 3 more thumbs up to get to 20. And I think my mum's going downstairs. And I think I might wrap this up soon, to be honest with you, because it's getting quite quiet now. I saved that, and there's still 8 people in here. But nobody's started to type stuff now, so I might wrap it up. Unless you guys have got any more questions. So yeah, let me know if you've got any more questions. You alright?
Just going to say hello.
No. I'm going.
What?
What are you doing?
I was just going to sit on your bed to say hello.
No, out.
Oh,
Out.
do they like me?
Out.
I
Fine.
I just lie on the bed next to you.
No, out.
But I need to prove that I'm real.
My mum's real, there she is.
Hello.
Now you can go.
Okay, bye.
My mum's real. She's not catfish. Get out of my room. Out.
Your room smells like a hot cross buns.
You remember when you smelled like a hot
It
cross
smells like
bun?
hot cross buns.
Out.
It's
Shoo.
nice. It's a nice smell. It's making me hungry.
And that's my mum, Emma, who's in the chat as a
Hi,
moderator. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ta-ra. Oh wait, that's what we say on the northwest. We're not in the northwest. Bye. Moving on. What lift? You always ask me this. 345 Berry. I don't know because I'm not a huge fan of the lifts like you. You like everything. I'm not a huge fan of everything. But forgive me. It might have been a Schindler. I don't know though. 345 Berry. I don't know that one, to be honest with you. What is a good video editor for Android? Links should have across on the train channel. I'm not an Android, so another question I can't really give an answer to because I use iMovie because I'm on Apple products because I'm obviously not on Android. So yeah, I can't really comment on that one, unfortunately. The doors on platform 1 wouldn't open on Saturday. What do you mean by that? Link should have across on the train channel. Well, that's a lot of stations. That is ER Trains 95 and Leicester. Is that the train that from Lincoln to Leicester? But I don't think the Lincoln to Leicester service actually exists anymore now, because I'm sure it's Grimsby Town to Leicester. I think a few might still do the shuttles, but I think it is all the way from Lincoln Town, Grimsby Town, Lincoln Central. I'm filming some lists tomorrow. That should be cool. 345 Berry. And the EMR service to Leicester. Ask Fabe. Is Fabe United still in there? Fabe United. Some of the services still just do Lincoln to Leicester, or do they all do Leicester to Grimsby Town now? I pressed the button to open the door at the lift on Grimsby Town, but the doors didn't open. Oh, Lincolnshire have a crossing the train channel. I have to trust the blooming lift before getting it, you know. A few of them can be dodgy. I literally, like, if I see a dodgy looking lift at train station, quite often I won't go in it. But if it doesn't look dodgy, I will go in it. Remember when the one ran from me at the High Street Bridge? Did it? Oh, okay. It alternates. So one train per 2 hours goes to Grimsby Town, and then one train just goes to Lincoln. So every 2 hours you can go to Grimsby, and then a few. I think it's like, is it 2 trains a day? Andrew, is it 2 trains a day, or is it 3 that go to Cleethorpes from Leicester? But to be honest with you, who would want to go all the way to bloody Cleethorpes? Cleethorpes, I say it's alright, but apparently it has gone downhill. But I haven't been to Cleethorpes in about 6 years. I used to go there on like a few days away, but now I haven't been there in ages. I know what the list is in the buttons. Did the list in the hotel have a white glass indicator which had Schindler 345? I can't remember 345 Bay. This was like 2 years ago now, so I can't actually remember. Train stations are good side dodgy. They can be dodgy. They're also cheap as well, so they can be dodgy. There was a dodgy looking one. Forgive me, where was this dodgy looking lift? No, it's not Lichfield Trent Valley. Lichfield Trent Valley's lifts are nice because they've just obviously recently got new lifts to make all the stations in the West Midlands accessible, but they're not still finished on that one yet, because there's no lifts at Rugeley Trent Valley yet. It's still got a creaky old footbridge. Oh, and bloody hell, the footbridge at Kidsgrove, it feels like it's about to collapse when you walk on it. I'm surprised you haven't installed a new footbridge at Kidsgrove yet, you know, because it is a bit dodgy looking. And I know the one at Teesside Airport, they had an wicked old footbridge. They actually took it out of service, and they only run one train in one direction now on a Sunday. Or do they run 2, and does the other one just use the other platform? I don't know. Yeah, Brentwood is good. Brentwood is actually quite cool. But down the London area, I've noticed you have a fence in between the fast lines and the slow lines, and I've noticed this at any station south of Rugby, Wolverhampton, Wolverton, etc., down to I think it's as far as Watford. They all have a fence in between the slow and the fast lines, and I think that's just to protect it. However, at Nuneaton they can't have one because of the stoppers there, and at the other stations it's fast trains that go through it. But at those stations between Northampton and Euston, they've got a fence in between them. But the other West Coast Main Line stations, they don't. Cheap station stunner. Yeah, exactly, Baboon United. How long have I been streaming for now? An hour and 105 minutes I've been streaming for. Or cheap station generic, yeah. Worktop footbridge is awful. One day, someone's gonna really like walk on one of these footbridges and it fucking collapses or something. Yeah, they're typically installed those crappy standard lifts. Yeah, they do. I'm sure they're like, I'm sure all the train stations as well have similar design lifts as well. Not all the train stations, but quite a lot of the train stations have these standard lifts which have got like 2 doors and then it's got like a tiny window where you can see out of them too. Most standard lifts are. I haven't seen a footbridge that works up there because I've not been to that train station. Even yeah, there is Schindler escalators as well. Jesus, I don't really like the train station list, and yeah, it's usually standard for generic companies that network where asked to install. Yep, they wouldn't ask to install a blooming eco disc or a bloody Schindler, would they? So train station for crying out loud. They design cheapy lifts, and quite a lot of the time the lifts at the train stations break. I remember actually, for about was it like a year, the lifts at Wigan North Western were broken because of apparently water damage. Because I've been to Wigan a few times to change trains, and their lifts have like been broken. But for the life of me, actually, I went to Wigan the other day to change trains, and actually the lifts were working for once. And Wigan, yeah, also about Wigan. Obviously, I said I'm not trying to avoid that area. It's a bit of the hotspot area, you know. So is Leicester. Schindler are one of my favourites. Yeah, Schindler. I've heard Schindler are supposed to be nice, especially the cheap ones. I am thinking of wrapping this up now, guys. And I'm not going to really bother with these raids anymore because I always send people to another stream, but nobody from the live stream ever goes to it, which is fair enough. Some people might have to do other stuff, so we won't bother with no raids. The train station lifts with small window on the door are the older models, are they? If the train station was about 100 floors tall, it would be a theory it should install a high speed lift. I know, right? And don't forget that the stairs at each train station are equivalent to a 15-story building. Don't forget that, guys. Roll. A current eco disc or Schindler is 7,000. $4.97, no problem. With the stand 15 seconds. That would be good. I actually stayed at the Hilton in Manchester, and you're probably thinking, Sam, posh person, aren't you? Staying in the Hilton. I don't know why we stayed there, but we did. But the lifts in that Hilton hotel in Manchester are quite fast. I think me and my mum were staying on like the was it the 17th floor, and we had to go to the ground floor. It actually whooshed up there, and I think it was a Schindler as well. It whooshed up there in about like 10-15 seconds. Also, here's a hotel that's quite numerous for installing cheap lifts. Is the Premier Inn. The Premier Inn quite often installs cheap lifts. That's mainly at the older Premier Inn hotels where they install cheap lifts still. One of the newer ones, they tend to have newest design of lifts. I have a Schindler stress ball and a code stress ball. The workers at them companies. That's cool. 345 Bay trains, list vlogs and more. They recently built the Hampton by Hilton Hotel in High Wycombe. That's cool. I've never been to High Wycombe. My mum's been there once before, but I've never been to High Wycombe. I have. It's madness. Aronas, they're not too bad Aronas, but they are quite cheap. Aronas. You said I'm saying I don't know too much about lifts, but I know a little bit about lifts. I filmed one lift video on my station on my YouTube channel, and that was from York. Oh, so it's a 10 to 15 minute drive away from you, is the ER Trains 95. High Wycombe's quite a bit away from me. I say that, my sister drives, but I never really get in her car. The station is quiet. Is it? Forgive me, am I getting buffering? Am I getting buffering, guys? Thought I saw buffering for a second then. And yes, the Premiers do have generics which are cheap and terrible. Yeah, some of them do. What's your favourite lift company? I'd probably say Schindler. I would. But obviously, if you guys have got any final questions now before I do wrap up the live stream, feel free to drop them in the live stream, because we've been on ages now. I wasn't planning on going on to doing the live stream this long. I said as long as it lasts, and now it's lasted almost 2 hours. But yeah, so I might think about rounding it up now. So obviously, any final appropriate questions, feel free to drop them in the live stream, the live chat before we head off. And then we'll probably head off. That's cool, 345 Berry. So yeah. Might think about wrapping this up now. Oh, pardon me. Take the day. Take away. What about a takeaway, Sam? Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up now because nobody else was saying any appropriate questions in the live stream. So yeah, this is where we're gonna conclude the stream for tonight, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it. We mainly had a whole long discussion around you asking me questions, but that's fine. I'll do another Q&A session in July, so in about a month's time. So yeah, I was gonna do this live stream yesterday maybe, but I had to do something on a Facebook. I had like a tombola I had to do. So yeah, that's why I didn't do a live stream yesterday. But you guys got the Q&A tonight, and as I said, next month's in about a month's time. Yeah, that's cool. 345 Berry trains with some vlogs and more. You do that. But yeah, I'm gonna I watched it. What's my favourite train spotting location? I'm gonna say it would be. There's two. It'll be my two favourite train stations. My favourite train spotting locations are... Actually, no. It's not this station. I'm going to say, actually, it's not actually this station. York is good, but I wish you'd got a few more freight at York. But I want to say, this is not my favourite train station, but this is my favourite station for train spotting. And this station is Stafford. Stafford is great. Great for the freight trains. Lots of passenger traffic too. So yeah, I'm going to say Stafford is my favourite is my favourite station to spot at. Hey Classy Cookeries, welcome. Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm just about to head off. You've caught me on the final few questions, and then we're wrapping it up. My Schindler bell goes with me to school or to go when I go out. That's cool. West Coast Main Line, East Coast Main Line. That's a difficult one. I haven't been on the East Coast Main Line much, but the views on the bit of the East Coast Main Line I have been on are nice. The West Coast Main Line, it also has stunning views, and I've been on it more. So just for the record, because I've been on it more and I've seen nice views on it as well, I'm going to go with West Coast Main Line. Thanks very much for the thumbs up. We appreciate that, classies. Cookery, thank you. And yeah, I am going to wrap it up now, guys, though. But make sure you hit thumbs up, as we've only got 2 more thumbs up to get to 20. As I said, I'm going to do another Q&A in July, as we're going to be doing them once per month. And I'm going to be obviously content out tomorrow. I just need to finish editing that before I go to sleep tonight, and get that pre-scheduled. I tried to draw a class to it, and I was pretty accurate. That's cool. Schindler was stressful helped me when we had a fire alarm at school recently. Oh, fire alarms are dead annoying, yep. Right, I'm going to go now, guys, before you guys distract me with more comments and questions. Oh, hey, Adria, welcome. I'm literally about to press the end button. You guys are stopping me from leaving. Welcome, Adria. I'm literally just about to head off. I use the Epson projector to see how close I get. That's cool. Turbostar Madeira and the 170 of a 222. I'm gonna say actually, I like the 222. Although the plug sockets, when I went on because I actually went on first class because it was only like £4 more. The plug sockets were broken on the way back from Nottingham to Leicester, but they worked on the way there. And there's no plug sockets at all on the 170s. So I'm gonna say the 222s, even though I've only had like 2 rides on them, and one of them was broken on the way back. The 222s have got more carriages as well. So I'm going to go with the 222 Maderians. I'm a favourite out of the 170s. I'll put them at 10 hours. I wish. I've got to get up in the morning quite early. And I've got to finish off this editing before I go to bed. So yeah, I am going to wrap it up now, guys. Oh, let's not stay. I've already said let's stay. Yeah. We have been on long. Adventure or Turbostar. I don't think I've been on an adventure, have I? So Turbostar then. But anyway. Right, we're gonna cut the questions here, so no more questions. And now we are gonna go off. So I hope you've enjoyed the live stream today, guys. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. And it's okay, Adria. It's okay. It's fine. I'm heading off now. It's almost 11 PM. Yes, it is almost 11 PM here in England. Well, we're stopping with the questions now. We are. So yeah. Okay, 345 Barry. So yeah, we are gonna head off now. So I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. Give me a thumbs up and also subscribe, because I know a few of you guys haven't subscribed recently. So click the subscribe button. It's the red button down there. You won't miss it. It's absolutely free to do so as well. Click the button down there, and also turn the bell on for all notifications. And yeah. Take care, everybody. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for the kind words all. And thank you, guys. Bye. Peace out.